Alright, I found me a little valve that was good in one of them other carburetors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything I got over here that I've been cleaning so far, and I'm going to clean it again with this spray carburetor cleaner right here, and then dry it all off with the air compressor, and then we're going to put that thing back together. I went ahead and painted that little carburetor base. I had some Ford Blue sitting over there. It's fast drying paint, and I thought, well, I'll paint that and let it dry, and then I can blow out the air holes, gas holes, and make sure they're not stopped up before I put it back on there. So I don't know, it's just a little thing, but it'll help it look pretty back on the car. So basically all I'm going to do now is just take all these parts and just get myself right comfortable here and sit down and clean them one at a time, and then toss them in this bucket, and then once I get them all cleaned, I'll be ready to put the carburetor back together. I guess I can start with this. What I'm going to do is, one thing I like about carburetor cleaners is that, I don't know if y'all can see, all these little holes, little tiny holes like this, I want to blow every place I can get that valve neck into. I want to blow through every hole I can find in this carburetor in order to try to open up every passageway that's in here. And some of them I can see, like that one, I can see air through that, and that one. Some of them will spray back in your face like that one just did. So when you're doing this, you might want to have on a big set of glasses, because almost without fail that stuff will go in your eyeballs and it burns when it does. Or you might want to aim it another direction when you're doing that. That way if it does spray back at you, it won't go in your eye. It's always a good idea. I think I'm cleaning out boat holes here, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you're cleaning out boat holes, and sometimes you're cleaning out passages, and sometimes you don't know. But I just clean out all the holes I can find. Clean them all out. And I like to clean out the bottom of the bowl too. And this carburetor cleaner works good for it. You spray it on there and it tends to degunkify. That's a real word there. Y'all can look that up in the RP dictionary. Degunkify. It tends to degunkify stuff. And that's what you want to do. You want to degunkify everything you can. So that's it. I'll give the whole thing a good wash down. And just sit it right in there. And we'll take this next one and we'll do pretty much the same thing. This is the one that has the gas inline passage here, which I'm pretty sure is clean. There's no big, real tiny holes in that. But I think there are some somewhere, or maybe not. Maybe not on this part. This one here, that does suck gas in through. I think gas comes right up through that. Yep, sure does. So, oh, and I got to scrape some gaskets off of these things too. That still needs to be done. And of course the other part is that bottom base, and we won't worry about that. What I might do is give me a little knife blade. I like to use a knife blade for scraping gaskets. I like it better than anything else, unless I can find a real sharp little like putty knife, but knife blade works pretty good. Scrape all them old gaskets off of there. You don't want no air leaking into your carburetor, because it'll make it run funny. They'll run with air leaking in the carburetor, but sometimes you have to run it with a choke on or something like that. Now I think what I'm going to do with these, and it's going to make my fingers cold again, but I'm going to blow them out with air while they're wet. So I get my air compressor hose back out here. Might have to go ahead and warm my fingers up 2 or 3 times here, but I can if I have to. Alrighty then, that's one. Doggies. Yep, that made my fingers cold, alright. Dang, I say. Dang again.